right. That was I Still Need Your Love by the Lovebombers. And I've got Jordan of the Lovebombers with me on the line right now. How are you doing, Jordan?
I'm great, thank you, George. How are you going, mate?
Oh, I'm wonderful after listening to that. How can you not be in a good mood? That was so good.
Yeah. That's sort of the process behind that song was I just wanted to write just a good, fun-loving rock song, and hopefully I achieved that. So yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think anyone will tell you very, very clearly did. So tell me a little bit about the Lovebombers as a whole. Let's start from the top and then get a bit more specific.
Oh, right, yeah. So absolutely. So the concept of the Love Bombers started just at the tail end of the pandemic. I mean, it was a tough time for everyone. And my background is as like just a cover musician and a guitar teacher and stuff like that. So unfortunately, like a lot of people did during that time, I lost a lot of work. And just as the society started opening up, I was just like, man, I just really need to pursue my passion and just give writing original music a crack. So it was about September 2022, and I just decided I'd try and write and record a rock and roll album and see what happens, see where it takes me. So yeah.
Yeah, and here you are. You've got a full album now. Is that right?
Yeah, full album. Yeah, so we've released the album is titled Decent Exposure. It's available on our website, thelovebombers.com.au, and on the streaming platforms we've got 12 tracks at the moment, but the CDs actually have 15 tracks.
Oh, wow.
Sort of like a deluxe edition. So there's a few bonus tracks that we thought we'd pop on there, and yeah.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Tell me a little bit about your influences in, well, not just the song, but the album as a whole.
Oh, right, yeah, perfect. So I sort of grew up playing lots of I was really influenced by like the 80s shred guitar movement and all those old like VHS videos that made their way onto YouTube. So, guys like Paul Gilbert and Yngwie Malmsteen and all that. But then I sort of started to develop a bit more of an interest in songwriting. So once I discovered Van Halen, that was it for me. Like I just was enamored by the songs and, the big hooks and the riffs and everything. And then that sort of led me down the path of like the 80s hair metal type bands like Rat and Def Leppard and Warrant and things like that. So I just like songs that have big riffs and big vocal hooks, like big sing-along harmony parts. And yeah, hopefully fun guitar solos as well. A bit of everything, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can hear it so clearly in that song as well, but I've listened to a couple of more of yours, and you can hear the influences very clearly. It's very, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure that a lot of us right now are really hoping that you bring this back, or you're starting a trend of bringing all this kind of music back.
Yeah. I mean, we'd love to, like, at least contribute our bit, especially in the Australian rock scene.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's we still want it. We want it to still sound fresh. We don't necessarily want it to sound dated in any way, but like we want to have that kind of nostalgic feel, but still be modern and fresh and put our own spin on things. Yeah.
No, nice. And you're from Lismore, is that right?
Yeah, Lismore in northern New South Wales.
Yeah.
So it's about an hour south of the Queensland border. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah.
And that's have you been a success locally? Been playing a lot of gigs there, or how's it been going for you there?
Well, yeah. So the album itself was on that album, and on I Still Need Your Love in particular, was all just me writing and recording everything in my room. So we've just launched. We're very much a fully functioning live band now. Though moving forward, we'll be recording albums as a band. But we've only just started playing our live shows. We've got a show up in Brisbane at Tomcat on March the 24th, and then we're actually doing our physical CD, like live album launch show in Lismore on the 5th of April. But eventually we just want to play as many shows as we can, and we've had a few people in the Melbourne area ask us if we're interested in heading down there, and we'd absolutely love to. So nothing in stone yet, but it's definitely something we want to look into.
Oh, dude, please do come. I'll be there. I'll be right at the front.
Awesome.
I've got one more question for you. Actually, I've got plenty more
absolutely.
questions, but this one in particular. So when you search up the Lovebombers, there's a really cool photo of a guy, and he's like kissing a guitar, right? Is that you, or is that someone else?
Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
Nice.
That was that's it. Yeah, we sort of like we just like having fun with it. Like it's that old adage of taking the music seriously but not taking yourself too seriously, So yeah, we just sort of at our shows we just try and we're there to entertain hopefully, and we just want everyone to sort of enjoy it. And so yeah, that's me. I do a few fun little things like that on stage.
No, it's good, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I do have a couple more questions then. One was, if you wanted people to get one message out of your songs, what would it be?
Oh, that's a deep question.
It is, yeah. Bit of a curveball.
Just to play it loud and hopefully, yeah, just join in, sing along, just be open to the fun vibe of the music, hopefully. Yeah.
Nice. And do you think, do you see like this band is you're going to make more albums in the future, or is that too far ahead to think?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So, like I said, the first record, the one that we're sort of promoting now, that was all just me, but we've already got enough songs for the next record.
Wow.
Sort of up our sleeves. We're not in any rush to get that out, of course, but we've started adding a few of them into our live set just to see how they go over, and we're really excited by the sound of them. But yeah, that's still a few, not anytime soon, but absolutely, it's a project that we just want to keep pushing and playing live. That's the big thing. We just want to play shows and yeah.
Well, actually, I do have one listener has texted in with a question.
Cool.
I think this is a pretty good question as well. What is your go-to Guitar Hero song?
Oh, Guitar Hero song. Look, that's interesting. That game, and in particular the Legends of Rock game, that was a massive influence on me picking up the guitar. My go-to guitar song, look, Through the Fire and the Flames is an obvious one, but I might say Round and Round by Rat. I really love Rat, an 80s American rock band. So,
okay, cool.
Yeah, I might say that tune.
It's nice. You have to be really good at the game to like actually do Through the Fire and the Flames. That's impressive.
Yeah. Oh, I could never do it. But yeah.
Fair enough.
That's a great question.
Yeah. No, it was a good question. Thank you very much for that text in, listener. All right. Then I have one more question for you, and that is, what's one of your other favorite songs from your album, from Decent Exposure?
Ooh. Probably Wanted Woman. It's track 2 on the album. I think that's it's a bit of a heavier vibe. We sort of, we have a couple of tracks that are a little heavier, not necessarily metal, I would say, but just more of a hard rock edge. And that's track 2, and it's got a big chorus, and it goes over well live, and I'd probably say Wanted Woman, and also the opening track, Bad Girls Gone Wild. It's just that track. That track sort of set the scene for the Lovebombers. It was the first track I wrote for the project. That's why it opens the album, and I just wanted to write a big rock song where the lyrics aren't too deep. We've got some tracks where the lyrics are a bit more clever, but this one's just like a big anthemic rock song. So I know you asked for one, but I'd probably say those two.
All right. Thank you very much.
They're always fun to play. Yeah.
Great. Well then, before I, finish off the interview, I wanted to ask, is there anything else that you wanted to talk about with me today? Anything else you wanted to plug, mention?
Not in particular. Just you can find us on. We're pretty active on Instagram. That's probably our biggest social media presence. So just search the Lovebombers Rock on Instagram and chuck us a follow if you like. And we're on all the streaming platforms. And as I mentioned earlier, thelovebombers.com.au is our website. Not in particular, but yeah, if you're from Victoria in particular, just reach out to us, let us know. We'd love to get down there and play some shows. So, whether that's supporting other bands or whatever, yeah, we'd love to get down that way. So, yeah.
All right, that was Jordan from the Lovebombers, and we're about to play another Lovebombers song live on air. We're going to play Wanted Woman this time, so stay tuned on InnerFM for that. Thank you very much, Jordan, and I'll talk to you soon, hopefully.
Yeah, absolutely, George. Thanks a lot for reaching out and having me on to the show.
No problem. Thanks for coming on. Here's Wanted Woman.